Hey Freedom Family, this is Mark, and I am so glad you're here at _Freedom for Life _ where we give you the tools, the truth, and the knowledge to take you from where you're at to where you're called and created to be. I have a question for you. Do you hate obstacles as much as I do? I don't mean just a little bit of bother, but I mean you really don't like them at all. Well, guess what? I'm going to give you and me the tools today to be able to not just overcome the obstacles, but to actually use them to launch you into the life that you're created for. And if you stick out to the very end, I'm going to give you one secret to take home that you will not want to miss. So let's get started, shall we? You know those times in your life where something comes up, you're working on a project or you're having to do something or you're just doing the mundane, ordinary things, and all of a sudden an obstacle comes up. Something difficult happens or you have to figure something out, something you need to navigate through. Well, at least for in my life, if I can be honest, man, those are the times where I can get super frustrated. Even I'll be, believe it or not, throw a temper tantrum. And I'm just not pleasant to be around sometimes. Do you relate? Are you somebody like that as well? Come to find out, there's things that you can do to transition that obstacle into an advantage in your life. And I'm going to give you 3 of them right now. The first thing you need to do is this. You need to breathe. You need to give yourself a pause on your emotions, and I know I do in my life, and you need to stop and breathe for a moment, because in there you're going to do this. You're going to reframe the situation. You're not going to change the obstacle. You're going to change your mindset towards it. And in that place of being able to breathe and take a quick pause on your emotions, you can ask yourself some questions that you need to answer, like, what can I learn from this? How do I overcome this? What steps do I need to take to move forward in this? The first step is reframing it from an obstacle, a challenge, a disappointment, an issue, to something that you're able to overcome. Reframing is step number 1. Step number 2 is this. In that place of reframing and asking the right questions, you get to provide the right answers, and that's doing this. What's your solution? I've reframed, I've got the questions in mind. The first thing I do immediately is, what solution do I need to take to overcome this obstacle and move forward? It may be as simple as taking an action step forward. I spilled a drink, I clean it up. I had an error or an issue at work, I fix and resolve that issue. It may be grabbing some resources, somebody who knows what to do because you don't know. Some of the biggest challenges I have in my life are trying to figure out things that I've never done before. And in that place, people who are experts or who have been there are an amazing resource. So your second step is this. Solution focus immediately. What do I need to do to move forward? And the third one is the secret. And the secret is this. Understanding that this obstacle isn't an obstacle, but an opportunity for you to grow and to move forward. At the end of the day, the truth is this. The secret to you becoming the person you were called and created to be is taking one obstacle at a time. Because at the end of the day, it isn't really the steps I take to overcome the obstacle that's the thing. It's the person that I prove myself to be that is the victory I get to have. The treasure in the moment, the victory dance that I get to have is this. Every obstacle I overcome, everything I move through and reframe so it actually launches me into great things in my life is another opportunity for me to see who I was created to be. It's in the obstacles that you see who you're created to be and in the ways that you need to grow. Look at it as a treasure and a moment for you to be grown, matured, developed into who you were already meant to be to begin with. Here's the ultimate secret. You already have everything on the inside of you for all that you desire to do. You just need to breathe, focus on a solution, and figure this out. Each of these things grows you more and more into who you were created to be to begin with. It reveals you to you. And in that place, it's actually amazing. Hey, I'm Mark, and I'm here for you at _Freedom for Life _ where we give you the tools, the truth, and the knowledge to take you from where you're at to where you're called and created to be, maybe sometimes one obstacle at a time. Do me a favor and be a part of our family. Put a comment down below. Let us know the conversations you want to be a part of. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook. We have content out there as well. And I'm pointing down because those links are in the description. Share this video with somebody you know who maybe struggles with obstacles or needs some tangible tools that actually work. And if you want to know more about how we can help you and resource you to mentor, to coach you, to be the person you're called and created to be, DM me. I'd love to be a part of that journey at a higher level and a deeper way in your life. And at the end of the day, Freedom Family, do me a favor, dominate your day.